Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our pre-match press conference to preview our fixture this weekend against Fulham. And if we can start off with Keith from Sky Sports, please.
Afternoon, Carlo.
Hi.
Hello. I guess after a 3-3 against Manchester United and then a 5-4 against Tottenham, you'll be happy with a 1-0 win this weekend after what you've gone through the last couple of weeks, over the last week.
Can you repeat, please?
I was just joking. And I'm saying after a 3-3 against Manchester United and then a 5-4 Tottenham, you will be happy with a 1-0 win this weekend.
Yeah, we'd be happy for a victory, of course, because we know that every game is really difficult, really complicated. Also because Fulham, in my opinion, is playing really well, really good football, with courage, with intensity. And after 2 hours against Tottenham, of course, we are not in the best condition. I think that we have enough time to recover properly, but we have to pay attention of this kind of game.
Can you give us an update, please, on Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Jordan Pickford?
Both of them will not be available for the game on Sunday. We are looking for the next game on Wednesday, where we think both of them will be available.
Okay, and you touched on it a moment ago, where you said that your team are not in the best condition due to the amount of football that they have played. How much of an effect will that have on your team? Just how tired are they ahead of this match against Fulham?
No, I think it was only tiredness because we played 2 hours. We didn't have a lot of substitution, and so the effort of the team, of the players, was really high. But as I said, we have enough time to recover from this point of view, and after that, we have back Andre Gomez that was not available on Wednesday. We have back James that was not available. So we have back Josh King that was not available. So I think that the moment, the next week, we think also that Alan will be back. And so I think the team and the squad is ready for the next games.
Finally, from me, can I ask you about Lucas Digne and his new contract? How are the discussions progressing? Has there been an agreement yet?
I'm not in there, but I know that I think next week, I think that they agreed, and then next week, I think they are going to sign officially the new contract.
Thank you.
If we can go to Anita from Premier League Productions, please.
Afternoon, Carlo.
Ciao.
So just back to the what was it? Sorry. No, you actually you covered all of it in the team news. I beg your pardon. So how much of an opportunity could this be for Richarlison? I mean, to get back to the levels he's at if Dominic Calvert-Lewin is out at least this weekend and maybe next?
I was really pleased for the performance that he showed against Tottenham, because I think we can say he's back. He had a lot of problem in the first part of the season, but after the performance against Tottenham, we can say that he is back, and we are really pleased for this, because as everyone knows, is a real important player for us.
And I mean, with that win against Tottenham, what does it say about the mental strength of your players?
I was pleased because it was a really difficult game. We didn't start well. First half was not so good. We didn't have also the possibility to change players for the fact that in an FA Cup you can have 5 substitutions. So I was really pleased for this, the effort and the spirit of the team, the spirit of Coleman that came in in the second half, playing in a position where he was not used to play. So all good signs for us, but I think we have to put this game that we played away because we have another game to be focused.
And finally, for me, your side's 7th in the table, 4 points, or 3 points rather, from top 4 and 2 games in hand. How much would a win on the weekend against Fulham give your side confidence going into those really big games against City and then Liverpool?
No, that will be a key point to try to win, because we are not far to the first position in the table, to the first 4th place in the table, and we have our target is to stay there. And the last game that we played at home was a defeat against Newcastle. That was a surprise, and so we don't want to have a surprise with the game against Fulham, knowing that is a difficult game for a lot of reasons.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Alistair, the BBC, please.
Hi, Carlo. When that winning goal went in from Bernard against Tottenham, you was pictured blowing on your coffee. I think a lot of fans like that. Looked like the coolest man in the stadium. What were you thinking and what were you drinking?
I was drinking a tea because I was freezing. And after 90 minutes, I was not able to talk because it was really cold. And so I asked for a cup of tea. And when Bernard scored the goal, I didn't celebrate for 2 reasons, because I have the cup of tea on my hand. And second, I didn't know if it was allowed or not, because there was a check for the offside. And so I was calm and cool for this reason. But first of all, it was so cold.
And I just wanted to ask you, changing tack slightly. This week, Steve Bruce has said that he's had some death threats via social media. I just wondered what you thought of that, a manager getting death threats, and also whether you'd had anything similar in your career.
I didn't have this kind of things, unfortunately, in my career. I really sad for this, and I'm used to say that when I start training, when one of my old managers said to me that, remember that football is the most important things of the less important things in your life. I think that everyone has to understand this. We are really pleased to be part of this beautiful world, but honestly, to receive insult and at the stadium, outside the stadium, I think is not fair, it's not right, and I am pleased that the Premier League is doing a strong decision about this, sending letter to the social media company, because I think enough is enough.
Sorry, can I just check? Is it Saki who said that? Is that right? Arrigo Saki, the most important.
No,
least
was Nils Lidl.
Okay, thank you.
Ian Kennedy from Radio Merseyside, please.
Hi, Carlo. Obviously, since getting past Tottenham in the FA Cup, we now know that you've been drawn against Manchester City in the next round. I mean, I don't know whether home advantage is a good thing or a bad thing these days, but just your reaction on that draw, because obviously to get through, you're going to have to do it the hard way again.
My reaction is a reaction that we are going to play against how can I say it, most difficult team in this period, but I think we have a chance, maybe less than 50%. This is absolutely normal, but we want to play our chance at our best. I think it's really excited for us to play a quarter-final against Manchester City. If you want to win a cup, you have to beat Manchester City.
I noticed as well in Seamus Coleman's program notes, he's been talking about how well Tom Davies has been playing recently. How pleased have you been with Tom?
Tom is doing really well. Honestly, he's improved a lot. I think his base, the base of his quality is that is, in my opinion, powerful midfielder, dynamic midfielder. Where he could improve and where he has improved is to manage better the ball, to manage better the possession, and tactically he's doing well. He's doing well.
So, are you seeing a development in him even in the time that you've been at the club?
Yes, I think he has. As I said, he's doing well. We don't have to forget that, and I don't have to forget that he's really young. Because Tom, it seems that a player at 30 years old, but he's really young. He's playing as a professional for a long time, but he's a young player that he can improve quickly. But he has the, if I have to spend a word on him, he has the desire to improve. He has a really strong of belonging to his club, to this club, and this is helpful for us.
Louis Restorapo, please.
Ciao, Carlo.
Ciao.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Could you give us an update in the James Rodriguez, physical moment at in this time? Is already 100% recovered for the game against Fulham?
No, it's fine. It's fine. He trained yesterday. He trained today. He's available for the game on Sunday. No problem.
There's no problem. Okay, I'm talking about defensively because the team has scored 8 goals in 2 games. That is really good, but they concede 7 goals in 2 games as well. Are you a little bit worried about the defensive job of the squad in the last 2 games?
I was more worried if we conceded 7 and we didn't score. So, no, I think that we suffer. We had problem where we usually didn't have problem on set pieces. We conceded 3 goals practically against Tottenham. We conceded 1 goal on set pieces against Manchester United. Usually there we were solid and we were strong. Also because we have a tall players, good with the hand, Mina, Michael Keane, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison. We had this problem. We have to adjust a little bit some position, I think, and we are going to do. But and also I think we try to play open game. This is the reason, because we conceded a lot, it's true, but also we score a lot because we try to play open game. Also against United, the strategy was not only to defend and play counter attack. The strategy was to play from the back, to build up from the back, to use the quality that we had in James, in Andre Gomez, and also for the game against in the game against Tottenham, the quality of Sigurdsson.
Just take one from Carl, please.
Hi, Carlo. Just to go back to Calvert-Lewin, it sounds like you got quite lucky with that injury, because you don't usually recover from a hamstring problem inside a week, but that's what it's looking like.
No, I think he stopped before the problem. He only had a sensation. He only had the feeling that something was not good, and he stopped. And he has a little problem. Little problem. He can play on Wednesday.
Okay, thank you.
Oyvind, please.
Yeah, that was me, I guess.
Yes.
Yes,
please.
thank you. Hello, Mr. Ancelotti. This is a question from Øyvind Herbrøden in Norway. I just want to ask you, with Calvert-Lewin injured, can you say what do you expect from Joshua King? Do you see him? Do you see him overtake the spot directly from Dominic this weekend?
I think Joshua King can play in that position, can play as a winger also. So, of course, without Calvert-Lewin, the possibility to put him in the first 11 is a strong possibility. Of course, we are going. I think his condition, his physical condition, is good, and also his adaptation to the team is working well.
Okay, one final one in the open section from Greg, please.
Thank you.
Hi, Carlo. I know it's quite complicated and you do get asked every week, but are you able to give any more specific details on when Jean-Philippe Gbamin will be able to return to full training and play?
No, specific and precise detail, no. He's working, he's training individually, everything is going well. We have to think about to start to train with the team 15 days and to start to be ready to play 1 month.
In a month. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We'll now move on to the newspaper section, please. So if you're not